Hello everyone, I want to share with you just a game that I like a lot. And this game is Skul the Hero Slayer. It's a roguelike. Excuse me. I'm pressing every button in my controller, but it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, there we go. Just see it like that. It's on early access, like you can see, and you control this small skeleton. You play through the levels, you acquire new skulls, you change your skull, and then you acquire new powers. It's extremely satisfying. The animation is extremely good, and I enjoy it a lot. I like the game, I like the atmosphere, the music, and you have this tree of upgrades that you can get through currency that you acquire through each run. You can talk to and unlock these guys, I believe, if I remember correctly, and they give you like a skull, and then you change, and now you can transform these different skulls with different powers and special abilities. You can get another skull if you spend a little bit of your currency, and then I have never seen this one. It seems really cool. I didn't know about that one, and each one of them have like their own special category, like being like a speed oriented, power oriented, or being balanced between the two. So you can go and play a little bit more around that. I've been playing this game for casually, like on and off, because at this point it's still like somewhat repetitive. There's not a lot of variety, but the foundations of the game are extremely satisfying. So I'm going to use this one, which is a skull that I have never seen before. It must be one of the new ones. So you can see like a lot of warrants. It might be difficult to see it right now, but I'm just a ninja here, and I lose myself in all the characters. Usually there is not so many characters. You have your dodge button. You can do this. You can play this game extremely fast if you know what you're doing. Which I gotta tell you, I before the new updates and rebalance, I thought that I knew, but I don't think I know anymore because it has been extremely hard for me to get past like the second biome, which I thought it was beneath me. Like I thought I was good at the game, but I am not. So I don't see the difference yet in these doors. My guess is that one of them is hard, like this one, because it has like more skulls. So we're going to enter that one. And always good for a challenge. I like the variety of the enemies. Like, it starts really easy, and then it really shows the complexity of prioritizing which enemy needs to come down and die first. So, oops, I didn't get hit there. If you, those are like totems that if you destroy, you get a little bit of a buff. So that is the buff of his speed attack. So now they're going to give me a common power skull, which honestly I like much better than this one, because this one is, I don't know what this attack is. I'm not going to read it, but this one is pretty cool. Those are all the descriptions that the skull has, and the fun part of the game is seeing different skulls, changing your gameplay immediately, and adapting to the situations that you have. The one criticism that you know what, I'm going to just tank all that damage. The small criticism that I can give to the game is that these things right here, like the objects, the trinkets that you get, don't really affect. I mean, not now. I believe they have put a lot of more trinkets now that I believe, in this new update. They have put more trinkets that change the gameplay moment to moment. So there are trinkets that you can throw shurikens at your opponent when you're dashing, or when you use your skill attack. You can throw a fireball that is targeted to your opponent immediately. So they have been doing more good job, I believe, in the trinket department, you know, the passives, because for me it's always like not so interesting when a game just gives me like a stat upgrades as my reward. I always find more fun when they change more like the way that I'm playing the game. So a good example is always like the Binding of Isaac, like having synergies between the... Oh, that's a powerful skull. This is a unique skull. It's better than common and better than rare. So I'm going to change. I don't like this one, so I'm going to use... I almost... I didn't really use it. So this is the shopkeeper. As everybody who has played any roguelike would tell you, you go, you buy, and at the moment you can't kill them. So it's, you know, that's something that you need to work on. So this is like a small boss. There are not too many bosses in the early game. I feel like that they need to have more. Oh no. They need to have more because the pool of the bosses are like 4, I believe. Not so many. He was charging his attack. If she charged all her attack, I would be in a world of hurt because it's tricky. It's tricky to dodge her attack. So I always go for the rare. I always assume that is the best. Critical attack, increased magic attack by 90% for 3 seconds. Seems like good thing to have. So with each rarity of with each rarity of skulls, I believe it increases your baseline damage. So it's always good to get like the skull that is like more rare. Like it's between common, rare, unique, and I believe legendary, which are really rare to have, but they're crazy good. They always have like more attacks. Like you can see, like this one is a common, like skull, and you have like only one attack, and that's this, and I don't know what it is now that I think about it. Shoot thorns from beneath surrounding enemies, and this one has 2 abilities and a passive. Also, that other one also has a passive, but they're increasingly better. So this is basically the game. I'm just going to play it for as long as I die, so you can see the progress that I get. And I recommend it. It's on early access. They seem to be working really hard. The updates come fast, like every 2 weeks or months. Like they do like a massive update for the game, in which I feel like something fundamental changes. I'm just going to tank the damage. I'm allowed to do that because I'm good at the game, or so I like to believe. It's really good. If you're looking at this and you think, you know, this is something on my wheelhouse, just give it a try. It's good. Increase quintessence cooldown by 50%. That's good. Increase your max HP for 35%. 35 health points. The fire salamander. Why not? I have a water salamander. Let's get the fire one. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure if it's like really good, but one is close range and the other one is... It's always the priority attacking the ones that attack from afar. Like the mages. Or the archers. That's a lucky dodge. And you know what makes me good at this game? I believe it's just all my time playing Brawlhalla. It's like the dodge mechanic is strangely similar. There is no block, you can parry, but you can dodge and go through the attacks, from my understanding. Like, I believe in the beginning it was really hard to tell when you got hit. Now there is a little bit of knockback, I believe. But also, you should know that I don't know many of the times what I'm talking about. I have not read the patch notes. It's just my feel. Okay? This is just the recommendations of someone who picked up the game and he liked it. I'm not a reviewer. These are just my impressions. The game is not even out, so if the game becomes trash or it doesn't run on your computer, I didn't know. So this is the boss, Yggdrasil. I always see references this tree in like Norse mythology, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I believe it was in some anime that I can't remember at the moment, and I just don't know what the reference is for this boss, but I don't know why I'm fighting him as well. They gave me the exposition for that, but I'm supposed to kill heroes, and this is not a hero. So it's sad to kill a tree. We're in the world short of many ones of like this. So maybe I stop the corruption of the tree. Now that I think about it, he has like a small ruby attached to it, like a diamond. So maybe it was making him behave like he was possessed or something. I don't know. Oh no. Are you prepared? Because I'm going to pop off. Okay, he got me good. Okay, this might not have been like the best change, so we're going to change again. Also, I don't know what a trinket does that small black hole, but I like it. So I'm going to do it again. And look at that. It's actually pretty powerful. You know, this power, it's not that bad. This powerful, like, tree skull, it's not that bad. So these enemies are not that hard. You can see that I have a little bit of experience. Not my first time playing the game. That was a nice explosion. Everything just comes down to how much life I lose while I fight this boss. I wish there were more. At the moment I have only seen a few. Rare. Recover 1 HP every 3 kills. That seems nice. Increase the attack speed by 55 for 3 seconds per kill. Summons a barrier every 20 seconds that lasts for 5 seconds. This barrier negates damage from the front. That's also really good. Can I buy both of them? No, I cannot. I believe this one is going to be the one that is going to affect more the gameplay. Hopefully, I made the right choice. You have a limited amount of space, as you can see, for your trinkets, your items. This pulls nearby enemies and inflicts physical damage upon swapping. Really good. That enemy has new animations, at least for me, and it has been the killer of many runs. Just kill this like lady, like maid. It's high priority. This Skul is like extremely good. Oh. You know, this game has so much potential. I love it so much. It's like, you know what reminds me? It's like, it sounds strange. It's like Kirby, but a roguelike. Say like a strange comparison. It's just for the skulls, you change your moveset with them, and I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Also, hopefully you can listen to the music. It's really nice. Also, maybe I should move my microphone a little bit more like this. I don't know if it sounds much better, but it looks weird from my end, so I'm going to change it anyway. That enemy is like, but you know what? You deserve like a full cent of special attacks. I did something that I always hate to do, which is sending my opponent downwards and not dying, because it means that I am going to have to go down and, you know, end his existence like that. And I just can't like go faster. I don't know also how exactly the salamanders are doing, but it seems like they're working really well. Look at that, just freezing my opponent from time to time is really beneficial. I thought the... No, I'm not going to pick anything common anymore because I'm full. Common is like the lowest tier. So now you are seeing like the enemies that we have not fought. Maybe I should go for the healer first, huh? The healer. Not the killer. Because I believe I said the killer. Ooh. Oh no, what's that? You can hit me, but you can't kill me. Oh no. Nice. It's not fair that you're healing yourself. I don't have that ability. At least not directly. I believe it's a fair trade to change the... How does the enter Skul for the Minotaur, right? Maybe we could get this. This is also like a good trade. Like we don't have any quintessence, so maybe we should go for this one. All right. We chose. It might have been the wrong decision, but I'm going to live with that. You know, let's go for something more simple. Maybe we can get a little bit more health in that way. Okay, now go 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 go. I always underestimate how slow the power skulls are. Okay. Look at that. Wait, what? Let's just finish all these like healers. I gotta say, I'm a huge fan of the salamander now. I can see that it shoots the icicle like upwards in any angle, so it's extremely versatile. And not having to worry about like a minion. This is like a load off my shoulders. I like it. The easier the games becomes, the better for me. Okay. Let's go through this door. Oh no. Immediately just kill the mate. It just does so much damage. Because it opens the door for like a dimension of other mates, and every single one of them wants to kill the Skul, the Hero Slayer. So that's not good. We need to finish the existence of every single one of these like knights. Oh, they can't get me. So why did I end the existence of that totem? It's simple. Those totems are above for my enemy unless I destroy it. So it's in my best interest to just ow. To just oh no. They're slightly off sync and it's like messing a lot with my priority. Just die, die, die. Die, die, die. Dashing generates a mana mass that causes a delay explosion which it inflicts magic damage, increases a skill cooldown speed by 30%. I believe we can decreasing common damage by 20%. That seems also good. Maybe we have something else that is this. It's completely useless. We destroy it and we pick up something better. That's life. That's life. And now that I think about it, it's really good because I'm just dodging between my opponents a lot. Damn. It's a little bit like a lot of stuff happening at the moment. It's even hard for me to tell what's going on. But at the same time, I always feel like I have options, and that's something good that this game does really well. Just I feel that I need a slightly more damage because it's taking me slightly too much time to end these encounters. We did it. Oh, that skull is a rare skull, but it's just so good. I could change the one that I have. Oh, what's this? Back attacks inflict 40% more damage. I gotta say, that's pretty tempting. It's pretty tempting. But I could also buy health. Restore 30 HP on attack speed, decreases by 30%, and attack are critical to enemies with max HP until you clear 2 maps. So a small buff, but it's expensive. But we can do both. I can buy this and also have that small buff. Seems good. You know, bye-bye. Do I want to throw this skull? I believe I do. It's going to be a little bit more versatile for me. If I change to the jester, the clown. clown. So which door? Which door? I'm going to go for the easy one. I want to. No! I said I was going to say I want to have more health, but immediately after that, I lost. I mean, before that, I lost the health that I wanted to get back. Because if I kill just 3 enemies, it's an advantage. Oh no. Just a slightly offset. And I get like punished. I know that there is someone healing him, but I don't want to go up and down and just waste the time. I just rather kill him right there and then. Nice. It's a good thing that when I hit them also, like, they get stun lock. Alright. I believe I'm going to finish the second boss and the third biome. I'm going to leave it like a mystery for everybody, just so you can get the game. If you feel it's something, if you feel that it's something that you like. Because like I said, this game is extremely good. I enjoy it a lot. It is only beginning. I don't know how much content they're planning to make to have. Oh no. But I'm satisfied with what they offer now. I would just love to have like a... Oh no, we're not going to get it. But there are legendary skulls that are extremely cool to play with. I wanted to have one of those. I didn't get them. That's fine. You can look forward to it when you play the game. Alright. So that's like a storm with guard. That armor just reminds me so much of World of Warcraft. Oh no, that's a bad dodge. This boss fight, I find it more challenging, way more challenging than the tree. Has a lot of attacks. There are different modes of this fight, like this. Yeah, alright. I didn't do the best job there, but... Oof. I believe that salamanders are doing like the best job. Come on, do it. I'm just going to be a little bit more safe with my movement. Nice. Don't go and slash through dimensions and hit me. You're not going to do anything by it. I should have just been using my quintessence more, now that I think about it. Look at that. It's just so easy. Whoa. I'm just taking damage intentionally. Because I want to finish one of these. No! I want to finish my opponent. This fight can be a little bit long. Oh no. I feel also that is extremely good that I should be using more like this. Oh no. Okay. No, yes. So you would think that it would be over, but it seems like because I killed her twin, like she's going to get corrupted by evil. So I mean, I understand it. Like, who hasn't been in that position? It's a little bit much. I'm just a hero slayer. It's in the name. Ow! Ooh. Maybe I should have just picked this stance, this skull first, because I'm doing like what it seems to be way more damage. Oh no, I got hit. Also, I have like an attack that I never use. Should use it more often. It seems like perfect for this situation. Ow! I did it. I'm the best. You knew that already. So yeah, I killed both of them. One of them is lying in the ground, just dead, and the other one just got disintegrated, and now is the only thing remaining is what, her crown. Succubus increased crit rate by 10%, charms nearby enemies and pulls them towards you to inflict physical damage. It doesn't seem that bad. Is it better than the thing that I have? I don't know. Probably not. So, yeah, I'm just going to let you see the new biome, the Black Lava. And this is the game. I don't know exactly if the game continues after you kill this boss because I have not been able to do it, but let me know. This game is really good. If you like the video, click the like button. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, by the way, and yeah, see you.